For joining us this Friday, I'm Christy Casciano. There is a new police chief in town, as you know, and now 6 months into the job, he is putting out a new policy for his officers pertaining to use of force on the streets. And we are getting our first look at the updated requirements today. News Channel 9's Andrew Donovan joining us now. And Andrew, why is the department now issuing this new use of force policy? The timing of it. Explain that.
Well, Christy, there is specific timing. When Chief Kenton Buckner first was hired, one of his priorities was developing a new use of force policy. Now he wants the people of Syracuse to see it before the department reveals the results of its investigation into a controversial arrest 2 weekends ago. And as you can see behind me, the arrest was caught on camera.
Why he doing all that? Why he doing all that? Why he doing all that? He not resisting or nothing.
The passenger of an SUV was recording as a Syracuse police officer pulls Shaolin Moore from the driver's seat. After pulling over the SUV on Gray Street on the city's west side for music too loud, the officer warned Moore to get out. His friend watched as he was pinned to the ground and handcuffed. Another officer forced the passenger to end the video. The 30-second clip has been seen thousands of times on social media, angering some members of the community about the officer's use of force. Excessive, in the words of Common Council President Helen Hudson.
The arrest on May 31st really brought into focus some of the ongoing challenges we have in developing and nurturing those relationships between the police and the community. So that's a conversation that needs to continue.
In the arrest report obtained by News Channel 9, the officer defends the force, claiming Moore refused to get out of the SUV after being ordered several times. The officer notes he had just come from a police detail in nearby Skiddy Park where drugs and an illegal gun were confiscated. The officer writes, quote, "In my experiences, when subjects refuse to step out of vehicles, they are trying to conceal contraband or a weapon on their person or inside the vehicle. Due to seeing this vehicle in an area where a loaded firearm was recovered moments earlier and Moore's uncooperative behavior, I became fearful that Moore could be concealing a weapon." The officer claims even after on the ground, Moore reached for his waistband, another warning to police he may have a weapon. The officer admits to hitting the suspect intentionally as a distraction tactic. We don't know what happened in the moments before or after that video was rolling, but we expect to on Monday. That's when the chief will release the results of the department's review. We also expect the city to release video captured from cameras the officers were wearing on their uniforms. The passenger was not charged, therefore we won't name him. Moore was charged with noise ordinance violation and resisting arrest. Now, while